Welcome back to Improvision Entertainment. My name is Hunterman.
My name is Ryan.
And we are playing American Truck Simulator multiplayer. This will probably be the last sitting for the two of us, but...
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
I wasn't really looking at the camera for any of that, but... Ryan just reconnected, and we are at the start of a mission. We are both going to Truckee, California, from Carlsbad.
Rucker is going to a place called Truckee.
Go ahead, Ryan. If you're waiting on me, go ahead, I should say.
Yep, I know we're testing health. Oh, I have a little bit of rain. Let me toggle my wipers here.
Wait, really? I wonder if I'm about to have rain, because I don't have rain.
Get ready to turn right.
Huh. Well, I don't think I do. No, I don't have any rain. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. We might have condition asymmetricalness. Well, we didn't need that stop sign anyway.
Oh shit! I about didn't. I about ran into a field instead of turning.
I recommend not doing that.
Yes. Oh, and I got some damage. Okay,
Yeah,
so
you're gonna have to back up. You hung the back of your trailer.
Maybe are you directly behind me? Oh,
I am now.
You are.
All right, pull to the right a little more, and go left.
Oh, damn it! So much trailer damage for this.
Well, that's just stuff you have to pay for out of your own pocket later to fix, but otherwise you're mainly usually concerned with cargo damage. Cargo damage will actually take away money from the end result of your trip. Oh, then okay, I'm getting the rain now. Weird.
Alright, so I'm gonna go back to cabin mode. Alright, I get it, guy. You need to rest. Okay, Mun, I think it's from leaning in to look at my computer, but my back is killing me. So I'm probably gonna have to end sooner. I know you just started your recording.
I mean, I also feel back problems, but at the same time, dude, like we just started. We can keep going.
I can fly it. Here, I'm repositioning. I feel much better now.
Are you having to lean over because it's a laptop, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm leaning into the laptop because my vision is not great, as you know. And that's putting strain on my back, I guess.
I'm happy to know that this game runs so well when you're doing multiplayer, though. Like, I don't notice any computational difference, really. There's a little bit of lag when you're entering and leaving the convoy, but otherwise everything is good. Which means that, like, people who want to join me in Euro Truck Simulator while I'm running around, like, they could. It really wouldn't affect me. Oh, that's interesting. It started putting a black border behind your name because the fog is so heavy.
Wow.
Are you taking that exit?
It says to.
Oh, are you going to rest?
Rest stop? Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm passing underneath you.
Okay.
There's a guy on the highway going 35 miles an hour, though. They are being very illegal, and I need to go around them. And then he drove into me and gave me a crash offense. Oh, Oh, he was a scam. He was a scam artist. I've seen that shit before. That happened to my mom. He was clearly scamming. I didn't know we had that AI, guys. I didn't know we had that. He was trying to get rear-ended by a truck so he could claim insurance.
Keep left.
That's bullshit. I'm kind of mad about that. He actively changed lanes as I was, because he was going 35 on the highway. I was changing lanes to get around him, and he drove into the lane in front of me, changed lanes, and made me hit him. Which is absolutely fucky. Oh. I don't know why that truck
Oh,
went slow and then... Okay.
I missed the entrance. I can't see crap. I'm missing the entrance for the rest area.
Well, that's when I go on the closest zoom on the minimap so you can see exactly where you need to be going.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if the game has to try harder the further away we get, because I am getting away from you.
I like these 4 sciences we're doing.
For science.
She blinded me with science.
Did she?
Yeah. I think that's a song.
Yeah. Also, from my heart and from my hand, why don't people understand my intentions? Weird science!
Keep left.
That's a good 80s movie. That's a good 80s movie.
I haven't seen it in years.
I also haven't seen it in years, but and you know what? Not a bad TV show, actually.
Was the guy from Bill and Ted in that? Who was the guy in it?
I don't remember
Science.
anymore.
There wasn't some famous, I think.
Another good 80s movie, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Man, this is such a wide trailer. I keep damaging it.
You do. Always go wide, Ryan. Get in the habit of always going wide. Even when you don't really think you necessarily need to, go wide.
Whoa. What? Is someone honking at me?
Maybe you're causing distress.
Keep left.
Keeping left.
Oh, what? Alright. Let's rest. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, my dad was looking at me through the window so of the office, so I'm gonna see if they need anything. I'll be right back.
Sure. We're getting further and further away. That's fine.
Yeah, this is a good test though.
I'm trying to see if I can still see you on my mini-map. No, I can't. I have to zoom out. Cool. Wait, what were those flashing lines saying? Steep grade? Is that what that said? Oh, I got more of them. What are we saying? Steep grades. You see steep grade signs? That's when you gotta start paying attention to your RPMs a little bit. I should technically be in the right lane, but there's a car over there. Okay, car got out of the way. And I am traveling heavy, so I may need to shift down. Oh, that's a wreck. Not me, though.
So Discord, when I am on a call with you, I think I explained this earlier. It does not give me notifications.
Discord notifications?
No, any notifications when I am on my phone using
Keep
Discord.
Is Discord open to the side?
Voice on my phone.
No, I'm saying is your phone open to Discord doing the voice? Like, is the screen unlocked?
No, but I don't get the notification noises. Let me be clear.
Huh. Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, my phone doesn't give me any notifications when I'm streaming because the camera is taking up, like the application is taking up what I'm doing. And then when I get done streaming and I unplug the phone, it's like, oh, okay, and then it gives me all the notifications at once.
Let me see something here.
Oh shit, I actually need to be going right there.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
I do need to turn down some setting because in American Truck Simulator, I'm still getting those hiccup frames that really bother me.
All right, I'm gonna continue with my job here. My dad's getting Sonic.
Oh, I haven't had Sonic in a while. Not really my go-to place for anything. Like, I don't have a problem it's one of those fast food places where I don't have trouble eating them. Like, I'm not opposed to Sonic, but like, I don't actively go to Sonic for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that. What's your go-to fast food place around there?
I mean, it depends. What are we talking about? We talking about tacos? We talking about burgers? We talking about fries?
Burger. Suggest me a good fast food burger in your area if I ever happen to find myself.
Well, okay. Let's assume that my area is Columbia because I haven't been outside for like a pandemic at this point. But around
Really?
more or less.
You haven't gone anywhere. Wow.
Not really. I've averaged about one trip a month outside, and it has been anxiety-inducing every time. I'm getting there's a phobia of crowds. I'm gaining a phobia of crowds.
How do you gain phobia? That is fascinating to me.
Well, because it would be one thing if I was going out in public and people were like taking a wide berth, walking around you, and wearing masks and stuff like that. But like even at the height of the pandemic, people weren't doing that. Like when they had arrows in the grocery lanes to indicate which direction you should be walking, people were not doing that. People were not wearing masks. Nobody was stopping anybody from wearing masks. Nobody was wiping down their carts. Like the amount of people do not give a fuck about infecting you, or possibly infecting you, or getting infected. Like the amount of no fucks was very distressing, and it hasn't stopped. Especially because we're trying to get over this pandemic, and it's not quite over yet. And now so many people are just acting like, yeah, it's over, things are fine. I'm like, it's not over. That's why they have new shots coming out. That's why they're talking about the next 2 variants. Like, the pandemic isn't over yet. Man, I am stuck behind some slow-ass vehicles, and it is upsetting to me. But otherwise, I'd say, alright, we're just talking fast food, not restaurant stuff, because fast food, I tend to lean on the Hardee's Thick Burger.
I believe that's the same as Carl's Jr. down here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I guess it might be Carl's Jr. in Oklahoma. So the further west you go, it's Carl's Jr., yeah.
I discovered this barbecue thing that's... Hold on, just checking my trip real quick. Alright, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not big into barbecue. Let me see how far away you are. Oh, you are, yeah. You're pretty far away.
Yeah, it's this barbecue. It has like an onion ring on it, barbecue sauce. It is definitely my go-to.
Taco wise, if you just want a taco and you have no choice, which is generally the answer, obviously Taco Bell. If I have a choice, Del Taco. Del Taco, I think, has better tacos.
I haven't been to a Del Taco in years, I don't think.
Well, they basically got I don't know if they got eliminated everywhere, but they got eliminated from my geographic location for a long period of time, and now there is one in Greenville, and there's one on the way to Spartanburg. I can bypass the nearby way station. Safe journey. Nice. Okay. So I have options. So there are options. If I want dessert, obviously I want Dairy Queen. I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
Let's see. if I want a buffet, I want Cece's Pizza.
Interesting pool. Mine is probably Golden Corral.
You know what? Golden Corral, really fucking expensive. Otherwise, I agree with the food. I would still put them, slot them into a second place. Mostly because there are like no Ryans and no Quincy's around here.
Oh, I've been to Orion's in Kansas. They had very good food.
Yeah. I would normally put Quincy's next, then Ryan's. And I definitely would have put, like, I guess in the hierarchy, actually, above Cece's Pizza would have been, Western Sizzlin', but they got taken out, and it makes me very sad.
Yeah, I haven't been to a Sizzlin' forever. I think this is one of the longest trips I've ever taken. It's showing me as 9 hours. Damn, I really picked a long haul.
I mean, you did. You basically went from Southern California to 3/4 of the way up California, and California is not a short state. You and I, we each have short states. I think all the way across either of our states is what, 400, 500 miles?
Probably.
Yeah, I think the trip you picked was 650 miles to start with. Actually, what does your indicator say right now?
Go straight on.
I'm at 474 miles.
Okay, well, we didn't travel that far before you took your rest area, so maybe like 500 miles. So you're taking a trip that's basically across probably your or my entire state. You're also moving away from the Los Angeles area, and as I always say, Los Angeles is a city in the United States that has more population than my entire state. So just put that in your pipe and smoke it. Actually, I don't know what the population of Oklahoma is. I imagine it's a lot more than Oklahoma.
Probably, honestly.
Alright. What is the population of Oklahoma?
In 2020, the population of Oklahoma was 3,959,353.
Oh. Alright, so yeah, and more than Oklahoma, obviously, but I mean, like, I think South Carolina was like 4.5 million or something like that, and you've got like 3.9 million.
Wow. So, nice.
Let's see here. What would you pick? Like, where's a burger place? What do you go to Sonic's? Like, what are you going to Sonic's for right now? Just because your parents felt like it, or do you actively go to Sonic's for stuff?
It's not. Now, Sonic has a pretty solid burger, but for me, fast food personally, it's a little out of the ways from where I live. But Wendy's is my go-to. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, if we're talking non-fast food burger, it's Five Guys burgers and fries all day, every day.
Yeah, I've only been to a Five Guys one time. I can't really speak to them.
Yeah.
Go straight on.
I will say I like the fries at Hardee's and indeed Jack in the Box more.
Oh yes.
Special notation: Jack in the Box has a teriyaki beef and rice bowl that no place else has, and also I modeled some of the food I make after the KFC mashed potato bowl. KFC is my place to go for fried chicken, obviously.
For me, it's Raisin Cane's. Well, there's a Raisin Cane's in Oklahoma City. Then it's followed by Popeyes, and then KFC.
I don't think we have any Raisin Canes. Special note, if you just want general like chicken tenders or garlic bread, or like you just want a good general fast food quickness, in Northeast, Friendly's. Definitely Friendly's.
I like that name.
It's pretty friendly.
Pretty Are they friendly at Friendly's?
They have been.
That's what I want to know.
I mean, what do you got for tacos? Do you just have Taco Bell, or do you have something that's more...
If we're strictly fast food. Strictly fast food?
Strictly fast food. We're not talking restaurants yet. We can change category to restaurants if we run out.
Yeah. strictly fast food. Hold on a second. I'm gonna pause my game. I have this lady friend I've been talking.
I don't think you can pause the game.
No, I can just.
You should pull over on the side of the road though if you're gonna stop though, because otherwise you will hold up traffic forever.
Well, thankfully it's a game, and I'm not concerned with traffic because
You don't care about artificial people? Wow, man. Wow. So I gotta be all about these fleshy people, huh? Alright, I see how it is. Oh no, what is this? Is this a wreck? This looks like a wreck.
I don't think it penalizes me for creating a pile up.
I mean, it really should, but I don't think it does now. Oh my god, those LEDs hurt my lights even in this video game. Do. Alright, Ryan has stepped
Go
away,
straight on.
everyone.
What I have?
Yeah, you said you were going off to talk to somebody.
Well, I'm on my phone. She is here. But I don't care about these digital peoples. The game.
Right.
Game.
Very inconsiderate, I got you. I'm just, you know.
Get over it. About the digital people and their little digital lives. You are.
So inconsiderate. I hear you.
Oh, okay, so continuing the discussion about fast food.
Well,
Now,
I was asking you about
this.
tacos in your area. Tacos is just Taco Bell, or?
There's a place called Taco Maya, which is like when I want to mix it up, sure, but I would rather do a Taco Bell.
I hear you.
Yeah.
There is something tasty about the absolutely low quality crappiness that is Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense to you? Do you agree with that? Like, Taco Bell are not like good tacos. You know, like if you made tacos at home, they would not be good
Yeah.
tacos.
And when we get to restaurants, there is a far superior.
I mean, I don't. Well, okay, let's see. Where were you going for? Did you say for burgers?
Burgers is in Wendy's. If I have more time, Five Guys. But that's.
Oh, so have you ever had a Hardee's thick burger?
I have not, but I've had a Carl's Jr. burger, which I absolutely.
Then you have. Just say yes to that. Then, if you had a Carl's Jr.
Okay.
thick burger, it's the same thing.
Yes.
It's like arguing the difference between BP and British Petroleum. Like we're talking about the same company.
And then turn
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And then Amoco got eaten by BP.
Right.
Turn right.
I don't understand that reference. Sure.
That's right, because in the West Coast you've only had BPs, right?
Yes.
Okay. There was a gasoline company over here called Amoco, and Amoco got absorbed by BP. You know, as everything must become a giant monopoly because fucking late stage capitalism. But wow, Valsy with $11,000. Thank you. And I get to say dollars right now because I'm in American Truck Simulator.
You know, man, here's an idea. No.
Hold on, you're not on the map anymore. I have to zoom out further.
No disrespect to your Twitch audience, but you know you could just play games
straight on.
that you want to play, and occasionally open it up for suggestion. I know that would rework your format.
No. I've had to do that, Ryan. But the thing is, I have been wanting to play, Euro Truck Simulator. It's not that. The question is, can I keep it entertaining? And I have come to the point where I am, you know, when you get to like 70 episodes in, you start questioning whether like you have new dialogue to make entertaining.
Yes.
Especially when you're doing like, you know, 10-hour stints of the game. You run out of steam. You start. It's different when you're playing an open world game, because shit can always be happening, and it's different when you're playing like, say, like a narrative game. Like Spider-Man is action, but it's narrative, and because it's narrative, like it's almost difficult to get a word in edgewise to make any comments because people are talking so much. I almost feel like there should be a setting in some of the games so that you can turn down how frequently you're interrupted by things. For streamers, you know, so you could be like, I need to have some dialogue in here. But Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator is a lot of just driving, so you got to be able to talk and fill the time. And I feel like I'm always hitting the same topics. That's why I have you on the line. That's why I have other people on the line, so I can talk to you. Like, talking about the fast food restaurants, probably wouldn't have thought of that. I would have mentioned it some variety of like, oh man, I wish I could do like a tier list while I'm driving. That would be pretty entertaining, you know, like.
We could talk about Prey.
No, we can't talk about Prey. We can't talk about Prey because Prey is within the Improvision Entertainment 3-year spoiler rule.
Right, listeners. Yeah, I forget, dude. You for the listeners.
Ryan, I would absolutely be talking about more Star Trek if it didn't hit the 3-year spoiler rule. But new Star Trek is still pretty recent. I basically get to talk about like the first 2 seasons of Star Trek Discovery and almost nothing else.
And I wish there was a way we could ask people if they cared. But you're right.
I mean,
if it's a matter of record and it's going on YouTube, then we do not want that record to be put.
Well, like even when we were doing the Assassin's Creed thing, I like putting out the big, okay, spoiler warning, we're going to be talking about this now. Basically, if I had enough people, if I knew that the audience wasn't, it's this weird place. So imagine if you will, Ryan. So here's my thoughts. If my viewer count indicates that it's pretty low right now, which it currently does because it's Sunday morning and we're playing American Truck Simulator, okay? We have a low number of people who are watching live, to the point where I'm not convinced anyone is actually watching live. Hey, if you're watching live, let me know in the chat if you would. Otherwise, just keep watching silently. It's fine. But the point being, if you're watching silently, you're not necessarily interacting with the chat because you're silent. That's how I know you're silent. So I have to assume that everybody's watching it later on YouTube, and I want to maintain the level of courtesy, right? But when it comes to Twitch, if we had like we had the last week, if we had like 7 to 10 people who were watching one stream of Euro Truck Simulator and everybody was chatting all the time, then I could actively ask chat, hey chat, do you mind if I talk about this? And then chat could respond, and then we could be like, all right, so for the next couple of minutes, we're going to be circumventing the 3-year rule. And then when we were doing that, Ratchet, longtime viewer, original repeat viewer, the first repeat viewer, Ratchet shows up. And I was like, Ratchet, I see that you just showed up. Do you mind we were talking about Assassin's Creed? He was like, I don't really care. I was like, all right, well, if you do care, you can always peace out, and I won't think any less of you of it. But otherwise, we're going to keep going. And then we kept talking. So I swear this truck in front of me is going 54 and a 55, and it's really beginning to get to me.
I understand, since we're publishing this, you have to be considerate of people.
Well, I kind of consider it the same, but that's what I'm saying. I kind of consider it the same way as far as YouTube is concerned. On the YouTube front, YouTube is, for my money, they are watching a VOD. So if they're watching a VOD and I can say, all right, to anybody who is watching, we are going to be talking about this, that's basically me giving the spoiler warning, and that's fine.
Well, let me top level then. Top level review of Prey. I mean
non-spoiler version of Prey? Yeah, we can talk non-spoiler.
Yeah. Top level non-spoiler. Do we consider creature design elements spoiler?
It depends, but in this case, I'm gonna go with I think it's fine. I will say for my top level version of Prey, let me put it to you this way: if you are dissuaded because most Predator movies have turned out bad, like what half the Aliens movies have turned out bad, depending on how you count it. If you're not interested in watching it because you want to see a Predator movie, or like you've been interested but they've been bad for you before, if you've ever liked Predator, you're probably gonna like this movie. And I like the movie so much that I feel like going back and watching the first Predator movie and trying to figure out in my mind if I think it's better than the first Predator movie. Like, that's how much I liked it.
That is a bold statement. I mean,
I'm not making that. That is not my claim right now. I'm like, wait, it's been a long time since I watched the first Predator. I should go back and watch it before I make that statement. But I feel like I feel like I got more invested because, you know, there's a certain 1980s feel, but there's also a certain, like, I just don't necessarily care for machismo unless it's like one or two characters and everybody in that person knows. Like, it works in Aliens, right? In Aliens, when they're all hoorah and stuff like that, I get it because all the straight people, all the business people, all the other people on the mission, which is not a lot of people, but, like, they're all accepting that that's how those characters are acting. But when, like, everybody is hoorah action and nobody is, like, the counterpoint to that, the machismo can turn me off. So I like the character setup, I like the time period, I like the location, I like the weapons, I like everything about okay, alright, we got people turning in front of me and slowing me down. When you have to come to a sudden slowdown, that's when you gotta worry about your gear shifting again.
And I have a unpopular opinion / hot take. I can't remember which AVP movie it was.
Well, there's only two of them.
Well, yes, if it was the first, let me finish. If it was the first one or the second one, but one of them.
Well, one happens in a big facility under the ice, and the other one happens in a small town.
I remember not hating one of them, and I was told, oh, these movies are hot garbage. I remember not thinking that. I was like, this has some cool moments.
Well,
this has some cool
AVP. Pardon me. AVP kind of hits an unfortunate threshold where the reason that AVP has such a high bar is because the video games, the three AVP video games, are really good.
Yeah, I didn't have.
Like, they're so good. Where are the remasters? Where are the remasters for AVP 1 and 2?
I don't have a frame of reference. I'm just saying subjectively, as a movie.
I remember kind of liking the first one. I thought the second one was kind of like dumb and blowing up a small town situation.
I think it was the first, because they were in like a pyramid or a tomb.
Yeah. It was like a whole trial thing, and they came to the planet and yada yada. Like, and the actual Mr. Whalen was alive. Like, that was the first movie. I kind of like that one. I haven't seen it in ages. I don't know if it holds up, but I remember liking it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pause my game. I think I hear people shuffling around, so I guess.
In case I didn't say it, you're past your timer when you actually set the timer to go off. But.
All right. Well, yeah, but I'm cool to play, and I'm just till I get. F key is my hazard lights. I'm being considerate of the imaginary people.
Did you actually pull off on the shoulder? Because if you didn't pull off on the shoulder, you're not actually being considerate. You're kind of being a dick.
All right, I'm being considerate of the imaginary people. I am pulling on the shoulder.
All right, peer pressure. I hear you.
On my e-brake or my P-brake, whatever. E-brake.
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 Keep left.
All right, I will be back momentarily, but I'm fine continuing to play.
Okay. I'm almost at my destination. Your destination. Oh, well, I still managed to get like a 4-hour stream today, so that's pretty good. Even though I do not normally stream on Sundays at all, but I knew my sleeping schedule was going to be so messed up that I could start a stream early and finish it before I need to be finished. Oh, I should have put Link's Awakening remake on my birthday poll, but I'm sticking to the poll. The poll is what the poll is.
So
I think you said I have returned, but you said it before you got all the way back to the microphone.
Yeah. I assume a real trucker would just sit on the side of the road and eat, or probably pull into a rest stop.
They would probably pull into a truck stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm choosing to break the immersion. I'm just gonna chill here. I may have to rest. Gosh, hold on. Let me check my job details. I need to
I mean, if you
rest
rested, well, you wouldn't have to rest if you had kept driving.
Keep
Yeah.
Or if your pause screen actually paused the screen, which it does not do right now.
No. It says in 6 hours, and I'm 5 hours away, so I'll be cutting it close.
No, no, no. You should definitely be falling behind,
Keep left, and
Okay.
then exit left.
especially if you keep stopping like that.
Yeah. All right. So, I have plenty of time left in the job, so I'm probably gonna rest at the next.
Well, yeah, because when you're in multiplayer, it's coffee.
Turn
So
right.
there you go.
Oh, start popping. Yeah.
Which I think is hilarious, but you know, ultimately probably a good call. I do wish there was a Minecraft way of everybody sleeping at the same time so you could progress the game 8 hours so that you could have daytime again if you wanted, but it's interesting. It assumes coffee binging.
Left, and then turn left.
Keep left and then turn left.
Turn left.
I gotta figure out this frame rate hiccup though. I gotta tweak and twonk the American Truck Simulator because I assume everybody's seeing on stream the frame rate hiccup that where it's like no frame wrong, no frame wrong, no frame wrong. Like there's a certain, I call it like almost like a undulation of frame rate, which is really weird. Do 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 bum 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 bum. Am I damaged? I don't think I am.
Turn left.
I'm a little damaged.
Turn right.
So, Mun, let's talk restaurants. What are your favorite restaurants in various categories? How about starting with, are you a Chinese person?
Unfortunately, my favorite Chinese food restaurant, like I do like Chinese food, but first of all, buffet, not just Chinese restaurant. I have to be able to pick all the meats. Okay.
Alright.
All the meats. So having said that, I think my favorite Chinese food place that I'm going to say doesn't exist anymore. I think it got shut down because of the pandemic. Both because of racism, and also because I think they just didn't have enough customers.
That is unfortunate.
I could tell when the pandemic started, before it was like a big deal and we still went out and ate, that they were having fewer customers when I would go there because of the racism. So that is most unfortunate. But Top China in Colombia. If you're listening to this and you ever go through Colombia and you find out Top China still exists, because I'm not certain that they didn't end up reopening and or moving somewhere else in the city, Top China Buffet, amazing. I went to it for a decade before I couldn't go to it anymore.
I love Chinese food. Oh.
Okay, this parking job is a little bit more complex, and that is okay by me. The grand scheme of thing about parking your trailer, Brian, is always thinking about, because of the pivot point, all you have to do is think about you're outside and you're pushing a block, and if you're pushing that block, what direction are you pushing it? And that's going to cause it to go like the opposite direction.
I watched a great YouTube video of a guy, I think, who teaches people how to play ATS and various trucking mechanics. He words it like this: always look at your back tires, like the back tires of your trailer. That's
More or less that is correct. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be thinking about what your cab is doing. You want to think about how your vehicle is moving, and you want to alter that with your analog stick based upon how the trailer in the back is going, which is not necessarily what you'd like. If you were actively thinking about how you need to set up the front, you might be making the wrong guess. So don't. Think about what the back is doing. Gravy Coffee says, "Hi, remember me? Of course you do. I'm one of your main one right now." That's true, Gravy. That's true. How you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're feeling well. Oh, and a Molly. There's also a Molly. Sorry I didn't come earlier. I was at the hospital. My brother has cancer. Well, that seems very heavy, and I do not fault anyone for... First of all, I don't fault anybody for not showing up for stream, because you have no obligation, and I do not feel entitled to your presence. But also, might I ask what kind of cancer? Is it operable, or is your brother in bad shape? Oh, what the hell? There's a physic object. I could move that box. That box wasn't solid. What? Why did that do that? You don't know, you've not asked? Oh, okay. Do you and your brother not get along, or you don't want to pester anybody in the family about the details? Or if you don't want to answer, don't answer. Like, that's fine. But welcome, Molly.
Here, I'm gonna go ahead and look for a rest stop here on my map while I'm eating. Maybe I can do a little.
Thought you were already doing that.
Oh, sorry. My apologies. So professional. So there's one. I wish it told me how far away, like when I put down a pin.
Yeah, it does. It actually does. Oh, well, normally. In normal gameplay, it'll say how far to your next marker.
Okay. Next checkpoint distance, 71 miles. An hour and 30 minutes. So that's not awful.
Yeah, there you go. Gravy Cow says, "Well, I was at the hospital, but they wouldn't let me go to him, but I didn't have time to ask because when I was going to ask, they always going away." Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, for anybody who's watching later on YouTube, hold on with me for just a second, because Ryan is still here, and he's going to be at it for a little bit, and I'm going to see if I can get a additional mission which will take me probably north towards Washington, out of the state of California. I want to travel in my game out of the range of where Ryan can physically go. Wait, I have 2 question marks. What is that?
Testing the boundaries now.
So let's see if we have a vehicle that can go. Oh no, damn. They're all going in. They're all going in. Alright, so Molly says, "I am around watching Wind Waker randomized tournament. Friend is racing in it." Oh, good luck to your friend then. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, how far is that? What time is it? Do I have time to do that? You know what? I probably don't have time to do that. Let me just go across the state line.
Okay, so we talked about Chinese favorite restaurant, and Twitch chat.
Let's do this.
Feel free to sound off as well. I'm if you guys are comfortable sharing
Turn left.
where your favorite spots are.
Get ready.
Mun, what?
Gravy says he's
are you-
coming out of the hospital and he will go in again in 2 days. Okay.
Oh well.
So Twitch chat, we were talking about, like, we just talked about fast food places. We were talking about, like, where's your favorite restaurants to go?
Keep right.
If I am
And
just
then continue
picking a
straight.
restaurant, like, I'm, like, for example, right now, I haven't been to a restaurant in months.
Go straight.
Where do I want to go the most? Fats Cafe.
That's cafe.
Fats Cafe. I have never once had a bad eating experience at Fats Cafe, and their food's really good. You You don't really like restaurants, but you like McDonald's? Well, McDonald's would be fast food, but alright. A lot of people have a
Straight on.
McDonald's go-to. I understand that. We can jump back and forth.
A big fan of the chicken nuggets at McDonald's and the fries,
Turn left.
obviously.
I don't know if that's obvious, but I mean, McDonald's fries are kind of low-tier fries in my book.
Yeah. It's a good basic fry.
I mean, it's not a terrible fry. It's not like
Your route
sometimes you get
to
mushy Wendy's fries. I'm like, why are they mushy?
Five Guys has the best
Ready to
fries,
go.
though, hands down.
I've heard that, but the one time I was there, I did not think very highly of the fries. But I was there one time, so I don't feel like that's a super valid opinion because I was there one time.
Okay, there is this local burger joint that's like Shawnee, Oklahoma City. They have a few franchise locations. A few locations, but I don't know if they're franchise, but you can get like different toppings on them,
Okay, here we go.
like garlic parmesan.
Mission failed. We'll get 'em next time.
Apparently, Gravy thinks my mission has failed. I don't think I failed. I think I've only just begun. Hey, Gaffer, welcome.
Yeah.
Turn right.
Wow, suddenly we have people. Well, I don't know why. Also, Gaffer is like 7 hours ahead of us, so
Okay.
it's like 8 o'clock at night there, I guess. No, like 9 o'clock at night.
Go
Oh, wow.
straight on.
Wait, hold on. I was trying to make this roundabout to go over here, but this looks like this is a road that goes over with no exit. Oh no, and this is an urgent delivery, so I shouldn't be faffing about.
Yeah, Daffy.
Not to be confused with fapping, but yes, Ryan, faffing.
Okay.
Okay, nope, yeah, I gotta turn around. That,
Get ready to exit right.
let me just crash into this car first. There's something wrong with my frame rate and my controls, guys. Just to be clear, I'm putting those down as valid excuses right now. I am driving unoptimally.
Are you a fan of Italian food, Mom?
I am. My family is Italian, so there's a reason for that.
What is your favorite Italian restaurant?
Joe's Cafe in downtown Ithaca, New York.
Nice. That was quick.
Oh, I mean,
You were-
favorite Italian restaurant? No question.
No, but
Go straight on.
for me, there was this one that's closed called Giacomo's,
turn left.
this little place in.
Turn
Excuse me.
left.
Oh, you're right, Gravy, that a lot of people in chat are not in America. That is true. I would say my average tends to be about 60% of my viewers tend to not be in America. I assume that's because I'm too American for most Americans and they don't want to hang out. I just think maybe that's what's happening.
Wow, I paused my map and it is daytime somehow.
I just realized I need to rest, but I don't know where I can rest. I think I can rest up the street. You know what? I'm going to rest up the street. I'm going to get back into the other lane. Because nobody is here.
But my
Do you think
favorite
British
place-
people are funny?
Finding a new route.
I mean, they can be. I like John Oliver.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Reroute.
I'm not certain how to answer that. British people? Sure, British people. They can be
Whoa.
funny.
Recompute.
I just saw like a truck wreck as an event. That was pretty cool.
Oh, I passed that a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's no sleep area in this repair zone.
Why can't I hear this? Oh, hold on, Ryan. I've got to put on my earphones. That's why.
What the hell is
hear it.
Coinsurance? Coinsurance? $200, 2%? What the hell is Coinsurance? I've never seen that before. I don't think I've seen that before, anyway.
So my favorite Italian place is Maggiano's. That's still open.
I mean, Joe's might still be open, but, you know, pandemic, and I haven't been in Ithaca in a few months. Oh, you white car, look at you.
That's
Turn left.
racist. Against
That's
that
it's
car.
not though.
Let's find a new route.
Yeah,
It could have been.
No,
I mean, you know, white people clogging up traffic. What are you gonna say? I mean, really.
yes.
Turn right.
All right, I have 4 hours to go on this trip, buddy, and
Okay.
I need to rest.
I've made a second additional trip, and so
Wow.
I have not yet started yet.
You are booking it.
Keep right.
American Italian food. It's okay. Oh, that's right. Molly is actually from Europe. I forget where Gravy is right now, and Gaffer is in Russia. I'm trying to remember everybody's places. I can't remember. I think it was Gohan. I think Gohan was the one who was from Turkey. Oh, Gravy is avoid. I got an avoid sleeping violation. Well, I don't need to worry about that now until I start crashing.
Man. Go straight. You betcha.
It's hard to pick a good stopover point when you can't, like, actively look at your map.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe we'll start dozing. You can actually fall asleep at the wheel, I found out, Ryan.
Gosh. That doesn't sound safe at all.
And then
No, you pretty much keep traveling on your trajectory with no input for a few seconds while the screen is black and says dozing, and then it gives you control back as you've probably crashed into something.
That's
Exit
utterly terrifying.
It would be, but when it happened to me and Molly the other night while I was unable to find a rest area, because in Europe they don't have as frequent rest areas as we do here in America, as far as I can tell, and so I was running out of places to stop. You like being British? I don't know if I like being American. I just think I am.
I don't think a lot of Americans right now enjoy being American. I mean, if you enjoy it, good for you. I'm not trying to misappropriate someone's joy or appropriate someone's joy.
Gaffer asks, what is your favorite tea? If it lets me sleep, it's my favorite tea. I don't know if I found it yet, though.
I'm not a huge tea person.
Yes, I am getting tired. Look, game, I'd like to park, but it's hard to pick where I'm going because of the... Wait, what is that? What is that icon? What is that icon? Kind of a plant icon? It looks like a big shipping location. Is that a place I can drive into? I don't think I've seen that before.
Is it a place for your character to smoke medical marijuana? Maybe they have.
I mean, I am in California. That's totally possible.
America.
Molly says a nice Shalimar Oolong is the best tea. Okay. I mean, obviously there's a special place for Earl Grey Hot, but you know.
That's some fancy stuff right there, muchacho.
I mean, that's what Captain Picard drinks.
Earl Grey. You are such a nerd. Man.
Not that that's a bad thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I don't know. What happened? Western Star Truck dealer discovered. Woohoo! Yay.
Okay, where am I? Okay.
I'm ready to turn right, game.
Oh, hey, on the upside, I'm going to end in a city I haven't been to before, so that'll help me with completion.
Yay. Oh shit, wait, I'm maybe taking this corner too fast. Yep, I damaged my trailer. Okay.
But did you damage your cargo? That's really the question.
Well, I guess we're gonna cross that bridge when we hopefully don't get to it. You know what I mean?
You mean you're going to crash into that bridge when you get to it? I could hear that, yeah.
Man, this is the longest trailer I think I've ever hauled with, and that's why it's given me so much trouble.
I'm glad you guys are all here. I'm glad you're having a good time. Oh,
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
for anybody who hasn't done so yet, there is a brand new poll that just got put up the past few days. So consider doing exclamation point vote in the chat, or Molly if you're there doing mod type stuff. There you go. Thank you, Molly. For what games you might want to see me play on stream next month in the birthday month of September.
Wow, I straight up just bypassed a rest area. What is with me?
Do you need to rest? Because I need to rest. I'm gonna start crashing in about 4 minutes, I think. If I don't, I'm just like, please just give me a rest area on the side of the road. I will pull over. I am actively looking both on the minimap and the real world. I need a place to stop.
Yeah, here I'm gonna switch my view. Not out that far. Like the third most. Okay.
Okay, we're
Yeah,
coming up.
I'm actively looking for a rest stop as well.
Okay, I think I got one at the next exit.
Okay.
I see gas. I don't see rest. That's my problem right now. I don't see rest.
No. We're solving real world trucking problems, right? These are the things a trucker has to think about, I imagine.
Oh my god. Wait, there. Okay, there's a. Wait, no, that rest area is a garage, so I can't hit it. All right, we're gonna try and get gas. We're gonna double check, make sure we can't hit that one.
Finding a new route.
I have my mini map zoomed out to the second furthest out level, so I am actively looking.
Frame rate issues. Is that car gonna hit me?
And then turn left.
Please don't start going red. If my rest indicator starts going red, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, surely there's a rest area up here. This it looks like I'm going over a nice bridge. Oh my game just frames, holy frames, Batman.
Turn left.
Okay. I'm about to go absolutely crazy. Where can I go? Oh, I can pull up the regular map when I go to it. Oh, hold on. I can hit that. Cool. I'm gonna hit
Time to
that.
Hit the road.
I'm gonna try and hit less cars while I'm doing it.
Turn
You
right.
found a spot.
I think I did.
I'm
Okay, so it turns out, Ryan, you can pull up the regular, like, zoom in, zoom out, and look around map
Go
if you come
straight
to a
on.
complete stop.
yeah.
I'm currently in Reno. Wait, isn't Reno Nevada? Oh yeah, I guess I'm in Nevada. But that's not a state you don't have access to yet, which is what I'm aiming
Go
for.
straight on.
I think I'm gonna have to take this exit here for. Let's see.
Keep left. And then turn
Yeah. Hold on.
Turn left.
If I can come to a stop, I can plan a route. All right. No,
Go
then-
straight on.
Yes.
That's
it's
gonna be a red
taking
light
me
situation.
back.
All right. Yeah. Born in London, but you're in Gazlow. Gazlow sounds weird for me. Like I don't know why, but I was trying to translate city names. I'm sitting. God damn it! I'm getting stacking sleeping violations because. All right, if I was playing normally, this wouldn't have been an issue because, remember, Ryan, if you can sleep or rather, repair, then gas, then sleep in that order before taking a new mission.
There's a system.
There's a system.
Repair, gas, sleep, new mission. Gotcha. All right, so I it should be pinpointing me to.
Ready to roll.
Okay.
Yeah,
I do not
should-
see the turn I need to make.
I just discovered Sacramento array.
Okay, how do I... Okay, so... Okay, there. I see the turn. Okay. Oh, unless you are getting sleeping violations, in which case sleep and then repair. But only under that circumstance. Because otherwise you may get more fines while you're
I'll find
while
a
you're
new
waiting.
route.
I may as well do the full thing: repair, gas, then sleep. Well,
Yeah, you sound like you
I'm-
need
I'm-
repairs a lot, so I'm just doing it to be
Yeah.
cautious.
Just for the hell of it, man. Just for funsies. Oh, yep, my. Oh no! I'm glad I didn't go off the highway. I don't. I'm on like this overpass.
So Molly, I went to grab a coffee. When you're in multiplayer, you do not actually stop to sleep. You just go and get coffee and then you keep going. You know, that's the thing I didn't check, Ryan. I don't know if that actually gives us full normal rest, or if we actually get less rested, which is why we have to sleep more often in multiplayer, because it feels like we're sleeping more often than regular gameplay. So maybe the coffee is not sustaining us like a normal full rest period. I could be wrong about that, though.
I mean, it seems like I'm resting the normal amount, though.
I mean, it would be easier to tell if the actual resting thing had a timer on it. Like, instead of being this vague, misshapen, asymmetrical bed icon, if there was actually a thing that had, like... I mean, you have a little screen that says how much... Oh, yeah, it says next rest stop in, like, 14 hours, so I guess you're getting the full sleep.
And then turn left.
Quote-unquote sleep. Drink me and coffee because you're coffee? I don't know about... First of all, I hate coffee. And secondly, I probably wouldn't mix gravy and coffee, coffee. I'm just saying... Why did you think you had the right of way? I was going straight across. Get out of my way.
Turn left.
Oh, that's going to be a red light violation. Oh no, apparently it wasn't because I was in the intersection. That's very American. Thank you for that. That is appropriate. Okay, so we did Italian restaurants.
Yes.
Actually, Gravy, I didn't. I did not skip that red light. I was in the intersection. In America, if you're past the line to go into the intersection, you are not running the red light. I was more worried that the game was going to count it as red light violation because that's what happens, more specifically in Europe. But if you are past the line of where you stop going into the intersection, and the light turns red, you have not run the red light in America. I don't know how that is elsewhere, but that is how it works in America. All right, so we did general restaurant, we did fast food place. If you had to go, I think we already established earlier, if you had to go to a buffet, you'd be going to Golden Corral.
Yes.
If I was picking a buffet, I would probably pick Cece's Pizza.
Yeah, I think you said that earlier.
I don't really... I know you... I'll ask you about seafood, but I don't have a seafood place.
Okay, yeah, right, because I remember you saying you're not a seafood connoisseur.
The only person who ever made... And I thought about this the other day because he just passed away. The only person I ever liked the seafood they made of... There was something that my Uncle Mike did to seafood that was really tasty, and it didn't matter that I didn't like seafood. I liked his seafood. Agricultural inspection ahead. Prepare to slow down.
Right.
What inspection ahead? Agricultural inspection.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
It's showing me this garage as a rest stop.
But if
I'm
you
not
don't own it,
seeing-
you can't rest it. You rest inside at garages.
Oh.
Yep. I've had that exact issue before.
Well, how much? I probably can't afford this. And because I have this freaking impossibly large trailer, I
Whoa, dudes! Fucking watch it! I have right of way! What is wrong with you people? Report drunk drivers 911. Where's my cell phone?
Oh, 111.
There's a big digital sign over my head that said report drunk drivers, call 911, and I was like, okay, well these people are clearly fucking drunk, what the hell? Don't just pull out because you feel like it, fucking car drivers. I'm here already. I'd have right away even if I was another car. I was ahead of them. The lanes were merging. Don't pass when you're supposed to be merging. Only assholes do that. Gravy says, tomorrow I'm going to be on holiday in Spain, so I might watch you on my phone, or I might not be here for a week. I shouldn't be streaming tomorrow, but we'll see. I haven't taken a proper day off in a long period of time.
Go straight
Alright,
on.
I am on 395 going north through Nevada. No, I'm going back into... Well, I'm going back into California. Weird. I had to go around my elbow. Okay. What do you think, chat? Favorite buffet? While we're moving on to... So, did you have a favorite seafood restaurant? Brian?
Yeah, Red Lobster.
Ah, Red Lobster. I do know of the Red Lobster. Alright, Coffee. We will see you in the future. Have a good one. I hope your brother is able to persevere and hopefully recover. Okay. What else we got?
Okay,
Steak
I
place?
Still have to find a place to rest.
What do you think? Steak place.
I'm not a huge steak guy.
I will say, if not Ryan's, then Golden Corral for a steak.
Go straight on.
Well, how about this,
Yeah,
Ryan? Why don't we change that? Why don't we go straight on to, instead of restaurants, why don't we go straight to, like, favorite food? Like, what's your favorite food?
Oh, like just unbiased favorite dining favorite foods.
But it doesn't have to be a dining experience. It can be homemade. Most of mine are homemade.
Oh, there's this giant rest stop. Hold on, up here that I should see that. Oh, okay. I should have gone there to begin with. Well, hot damn. Had a repair place too. Favorite food. It for me it's Italian all day every day.
No. Favorite meal, not favorite variety. Like, give me a dish, man. What's your favorite setup?
Hold on, just 1 second.
Like, if you were to, let's say, hypothetically, you didn't have any time left and it was like the last meal. What would you have, like, perfectly created? What is your preferred meal?
Afterway, I can't. This will have to be saved.
Okay,
You can't
save it
just-
quickly and then bring it to me, please.
All right, no problem.
Rar?
All right. Yeah, I'm here. I have to do some multitasking. So the computer that I'm using to game on, my mom needs for a meeting she's doing. So give me just 1 second, please.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Yeah.
know that was going to be a thing. Twitch
Yeah,
chat, same question. Favorite singular meal while Ryan's doing what Ryan's doing?
Oh, you wanted like specifics, okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Man, you gotta listen. You gotta listen,
I'll-
Ryan. I used to
I'll
tell Blooder to pay
definitely
attention. Don't become the friend I tell pay attention to. Alright.
Think about that.
This is not a good
Yeah.
road. This is a long, straight line of a road. This is not a good road. This is a put you to sleep road.
Alright.
I'm gonna go with turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes with a side of applesauce, and and you know what? A root beer, probably not a Pepsi. And if it's dessert time, then like a big milkshake, like a big nice milkshake, chocolate milkshake.
Nice. I'm okay. So my meal.
Not to make anybody hungry, but I mean it is around noon most of the places I'm playing.
My meal is a perfectly seasoned, right amount of tender, chicken fried steak with a double baked potato, or mashed potato, or in the place of that starch, a really garlic mashed potatoes, like really well made garlic mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh yeah, I guess I would also have a little garlic on my mashed potatoes. Yeah, I hear you.
Then probably green beans. I love me some green beans. Or fried okra. And finally,
I don't know that I've ever had okra, but I've heard that.
Finally for dessert, we're probably talking like a chocolate cake, like a really good chocolate cake.
Oh man, yeah, I like a good vanilla cake with with powdered sugar topping instead of regular frosting. Powdered sugar on top of the vanilla cake, pretty good. Gaffer says palemi. It's a meat inside dough that you can cook in a pan full of water. You know what? That sounds kind of tasty.
Yeah, that sounds delicious, Kevin.
You eat it with mayo. All right, you lost me.
Well, you didn't lose me because I love mayo.
There you go. You got Ryan though.
Yeah. Well, I hear mayo in different countries can be, well, a little different than our American mayo.
That is true, but that's true of all kinds of things, right? Like when you said when somebody in the chat was like, "I would go to McDonald's," I'm like, it depends, right? Columbia McDonald's, do not go to Columbia McDonald's. All right, the Highway 86 Pilot McDonald's combo, probably don't go there. I have gotten sick off of that place twice, and therefore I don't go there anymore. But like that's one of those things about like chains. When you talk about chains, you got to talk about like an average of food. An average, I would put McDonald's pretty low. But like there are some places where I'm like, when you said chicken nuggets, I mean it hit me, right? I like me some chicken nuggets, but when they're good, because when somebody like over fries them, and you know how they're kind of like dark brown instead of light brown, and they don't taste right, like that's a lot of the McDonald's around here, but not all of them. So, but you know, taking the average. You know what I'm talking about, right? The dark brown kind of more hard, doesn't quite taste right. Chicken nuggets, like I'm not a fan of that. But like chicken nuggets at their best, the white meat chicken nuggets that are like properly cooked, I'm with you on that one. Oh, it's starting to rain for me. Gaffer says, no, it's delicious with mayo. It sounds weird but very tasty. Well, I mean, I have only eaten stuff with mayo when I didn't know it was stuff with mayo. That's my thing. I would not purposely eat something with mayo. But then again, I'm somebody who mostly either has a plain hamburger with ketchup, or also plain hamburger with ketchup and bacon. I do like.
Yeah, I like my burger with at least ketchup, cheese, and bacon minimum.
But that's not a burger anymore. That is a cheeseburger.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm a cheeseburger guy.
I'm not going to leave myself a lot of time to eat is kind of the unfortunate thing.
So what's your go-to breakfast food? Like breakfast, and
Are we talking like my favorite variety of cereal, or like if I had the option, what would I probably just pick to eat in the morning if I could?
if money was no option, if time was no option as far as prepare, yeah, just cereal or whatever.
Cause I tend to eat a lot of leftovers. It's something I got in the habit of for the past 10.5 years before this last year living here in the upstate again. Because I don't even get to make my own food most of the time here in the upstate, and it kind of sucks. No offense to Dr. Wellness if you're listening, but like just saying, I miss making my own food a lot. Having said that, so there's a lot of like leftovers are my go-to breakfast, which means a lot more like mashed potato bowl and stuff like that. Chicken tenders and mashed potatoes. But if I was picking a breakfast food, I like a number of bad-for-you cereals. So, and I also like cinnamon toast. I mean cinnamon toast. Where like you butter it and you toast it, you butter it, and you add some cinnamon with the toast and everything like that. Like, I do like that. I also like a good bagel. Hey, we're going through Lakeview, and I've not gone through Lakeview before. So, achievement progress: the Beaver State, 6 of 14. I'm sorry, you're called the Beaver State? Wait, what state am I in? That should be Oregon? I think I'm in Oregon. Oregon is the Beaver State? Alright, Beaver State. I've probably... You know what? It's been over a year since I last played through here, so I think I've had that reaction before. That kid was actually mobile. That kid was actually skating in the skate park.
Wow, whoa. I didn't know that they added details like that.
Oh, well, I am in, like, a newer DLC, so maybe that's why. I'm officially in a place you can't get to right now, Ryan. I am in Oregon.
Turn right.
Well, since I'm not at my computer anymore, I could just watch your stream on Twitch and provide a commentary.
You could. I think the frame rate is making it so that my turns are not happening properly. Something is weird.
Yeah, so at least I could experience the new area without...
Oh, true. Everybody can let me know if you see the same frame rate issue I'm having that's kind of doing like a stutter step every like 4 or 5 frames or something like that. It's very distracting to my brain. I gotta figure out what's causing it.
Oh, man.
It's the reason I stopped playing like a year ago.
I figured something cool out. So,
Okay.
So on my phone, I can actually be on this Discord call and watch your Twitch stream all on my phone, which is pretty cool.
I mean, I would hope so. But yeah.
I wasn't sure that I could do that though.
Alright, Gaffer says, I think you can find Pelmeni in store. Did a quick search and found dumplings. Wait, is Pelemi dumplings? I do like dumplings.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like...
Driver Eva made me almost 3K. Nice.
I look forward to the day when we can drive through our respective home states in ATS together.
Man, I'm telling you, yours is like probably next after Texas. Like, no lie, you're probably next after Texas.
Yeah.
And Texas is probably next year. So you're looking at like 2025, not including, you know, having the money to purchase the DLC. Like, not putting the money issue aside. Mine is a ways away. Like,
well,
South Carolina is not happening anytime soon. And we're probably gonna get Georgia before we get South Carolina.
I'm still gonna upgrade my PCs so I can get like this quality of graphics here, like the highest quality, ideally. Yeah.
And this is while hosting, so yeah.
Yeah, it looks great on yours. Yeah.
I don't know how much time you have left in that delivery, though. I imagine you probably got... Like,
Well,
you didn't close the game? The game was still active somewhere?
Oh no, I closed the game. It was the only way to where my mom would still be able to do her thing.
Oh, right, because that's all the computer could do while it's playing the game, I imagine.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see. Although I'm glad to be able to rest my back. I'm laying on my bed, so it's yeah. I'm not gonna rust her.
Probably going a little
Rush
faster
her.
than that curve. Also, going a little uphill. So see how my RPM thing is kind of ticking back to like 10-15 in the bottom of the screen, Ryan? I did it again. What the fuck? I get so confused when I'm talking. I'm used to only Daniel being there, I think is what's happening. I just defaulted that name. It almost got to the point where I was going up trip. It almost got to the point where I needed to downshift because I was losing power.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
Oh man, I want to go past this vehicle, but this is a dumb idea.
Yeah.
Do not do this. Do not do what I am doing.
I'm pretty sure I've totally done that before, though.
Double solid lines? Okay, absolutely never in a regular car do that double solid lines. Video games, you still shouldn't do it, but like, definitely don't do what I just did in real life. No question. Do not do it. But at this point, I am trying to get to food because we've talked about food, and now I've made myself hungry, and I need to get some food before I get roleplay, and roleplay is now less than an hour away. Wow, that was a nice old truck. That was neat. That was like an old-timey, like a Ford. Like an old Ford.
They shove a lot of things in these games.
They do.
In the DLC maps, I would imagine, as well.
I mean, that's where I am. I'm in a DLC.
Yeah. Nice. Ooh, you should take us to your home state of New York one time on ATS.
Okay, New York is probably going to be added after South Carolina.
I thought New York had been added already.
No, man, we're starting from the West Coast and going outwards. So right now, if you look at this, let's see here. I think that's as far as I can go. Yeah, hold on. I'm driving in the wrong lane. So right now, they've added Oregon, Washington, Idaho, New Mexico, and Wyoming. And Montana just got added. And next is Texas. So we're going from the southwest onwards.
Oh, wow.
So I imagine that because of all the destination locations that I imagine we'll be getting Florida, Georgia, South Carolina in that order. South Carolina might not be enough roads, so we might get like Carolinas. They haven't done multiple states at the same time yet, but I mean, what are you going to do? Like, you can't just do one state at a time once you go northeast, right? So you'd literally probably just do an expansion that's what do they call it? New England.
Turn right.
You probably have a New England expansion. My friend draw my OC. I'm happy. Oh, nice. I finally saw pictures of your OC Gaffer, and I gotta say, if you want to share that in the channel, as long as it's safe for work, you can. I don't know where you do that though. Currently offline. I guess currently offline would probably be applicable. It's very probable to have an artist friend. I used to be people's artist friend, and then I just never got around to being able to draw again. Like, I don't even get to draw my own characters anymore. Oh, wait, did I ever show you a picture of Huntermon Gaffer? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. Wait, did I? I don't remember now. I think I said I was going to last stream, and then I forgot to. But, should be like the main picture on huntermon.deviantart.com. I guess I should add exclamation point Fursona. I guess I should do that. Sure, why not? I'm getting enough furries in chat. Sounds like somebody's about to pass me, but I don't see them in my rearview mirror. Are they traveling too... Oh, they're traveling too close to me. They sounded like they were coming up my tailpipe, and they are.
I'm looking at your DeviantArt page.
Well, that's not my main. Like my main DeviantArt page is I just think it should be linked to from there. But that's the page I intended to like restart my drawings, and I never did because it's one of the few places on the internet in which my name was not originally Huntermun, and Huntermun is like a secondary account. But I wanted to make it the primary, and then I just didn't end up drawing. Can't post photos and currently offline. Post and spawn point? Yeah. Post and spawn point, I guess. I gotta re-evaluate how I have all the permissions set and stuff like that. I guess it might not be appropriate in currently offline. Please keep me a green light. I want a green light. Thank you. Passing construction.
So,
Oh, that car got kept at the red light. Nice. Good for him. Get wrecked. Get absolutely wrecked.
very cool. Gaffer, I'm checking out the picture now.
Oh, I will see it in a few moments. I've got my flag on the map, and I am technically 10 miles from my destination. My second destination. This was a double episode, so because I wanted to get far away from Ryan, but now Ryan doesn't exist anymore, so I don't know how that works exactly.
Yes, I do not exist.
Hey, Burns discovered the Beaver State, 7 of 14.
On this plane of existence.
I mean, it can be hard to exist, you know? I had a really, really tough 2016, and every time I say that, people are like, oh, you mean the election? And I'm like, no. I mean because I was being stalked and harassed and all kinds of bad stuff in the Mind's Eye Society, and they closed down the game. Like, it was a bad time to be Huntermun, and definitely thought about there not being Huntermun anymore for that year.
Well, hey.
It was a bad year. But you know what?
Yeah.
Looking back, it's now like 6 years ago, so that is not now. I'm very lucky where I am. 1, 2, 3.
Well, I am glad Huntermun is still around.
Huntermun forever. Whoa, let's not talk about immortality over here, Molly. Like, immortality is its own terrible thing. A lot of people want immortality and they're not thinking through things.
Didn't Walt Disney try and dip his toe into that?
I think I don't know if it's true, but I think I've heard plenty of times Walt Disney doing cryogenics.
Yeah, that's what I think I heard about was he
Cryogenically froze his head or something.
Yeah, he tried to dip his toe in that.
Oh, he dipped his head.
Turn left.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
Okay, I was trying to figure out. I was like, all I saw was wall. I was like, and X's in front of me. I was like, what am I aiming at? And then it was like, turn left. I'm like, turn left into what? Okay.
Sure, I just need to check something, make sure check the current condition.
Milani Q has leveled up.
Everything is fine, you guys. I just checked.
I mean, sometimes you gotta check and then find out everything is fine.
Right.
Okay. So if you...
I really like the look of your truck, though. I need to...
Yeah, I got a little bit of metallic pearlescence going on. I like it.
Yeah. It's a lot bigger than mine, too. Like the cab.
Oh, well, I mean, I have, like, the extended cab with the more power and stuff like that. Like I said,
Yeah.
you get to the point later where you put, like, you plunk down, like, $200,000 for a truck, and unlike Euro Truck Simulator, you don't have to do that multiple times to, get the achievement.
Gosh, you are such a pro at backing. Like, you make it look easy.
I'm also doing it slowly.
Right, yes.
We also got to do it a little bit at a time.
Yeah. And it took me like 30 minutes to just rage quit or leave.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody saw. But it's okay, man. You know, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah. That's
But
true.
but having said that, the only way to really get better is to not give up.
That is also true.
And I say that as somebody who gives up on articulated trailers all the time.
Right.
Well, it says forever doesn't necessarily extend into immortality. It can extend however far you want. So if for you forever is to be as long as you stream, then you can do that. Or as long as you live. Oh, I think I leveled. What levels do I have left in American? Alright. Hey, wow, I haven't done this in a while. Let me do a poll really quick. So what thing would you like to see me guys extend? Hold on, where's my poll button? There we go. We're gonna go for fuel economy is not something I've needed, it turns out. So skills, we are going between fragile cargo and just in time delivery.
I say go for fragile.
Well, I'm gonna give you a minute. Here, you can vote the poll, Ryan. It should pop up on your screen even on the mobile. And if my thing is still set up correctly, it should actually appear on screen. Oh yeah, it's over there in the bottom corner, and they fixed the things. So what do you guys think? Fragile cargo. Whoops. Oh, that did not do what I wanted it to do. Okay. Fragile cargo is just an increase in experience and an increase in money reward for doing more fragile cargo, and just-in-time delivery is also that for getting you higher percentage rewards for doing just-in-time deliveries. So the quicker you need to do it, the more payout you get for doing it. So just let me know what you think. And if nobody votes, I'll figure it out. But fuel economy I took off because it's just about saving gas, and it's kind of the only wrong answer, Ryan, I would say, for upgrading yourself in American Truck Simulator is fuel economy. Like, if you don't need more gas, and generally you don't. 3 votes for just-in-time delivery. Okay, just-in-time delivery. We do want to be just-in-time. And for anybody who might be... Oh, wait, actually, I have one more way to conclude this. I have $150,000, and I have a free garage. So let's go with truck management. And we will go for... I believe Peterbilt is the cheapest trucks I got. Buy online. I have a location with some... slots open here in Washington, Seattle. Or, I'm sorry, Olympia, probably. Because the Olympia Wildlands is a place that I roleplayed in, so... Hire driver. So we will conclude in this... Oh, man. Whoa, Oscar, you have stats. Hire driver.
Oscar is stacked.
It's super rare to see somebody with that high stats. Alright, for anybody who is watching later on YouTube, I would like to thank you for watching. This has been American Truck Simulator, presented by Improvision Entertainment. I've been Hunter Munn.
It's been Brian.
And we will see you in the future.
Alright, and